Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our daily Market Outlook and NQ Playbook. Welcome with Patrick, Maciej. Welcome, guys.
And welcome, Fabio. It's also with you. We are a dream team. So,
hello, everyone. Buongiorno.
Hello.
All right. So I think today we're going to start with what you see here in the chart is the roadmap that we were creating yesterday. And I'll let you, Patrick, explain what this graph shows. This is the data from yesterday, I believe, on the Nasdaq and ES. So the left you have Nasdaq, and on the right you have ES. Yes. So let us know, Patrick, about the roadmap, and then we'll go into some more examples for today.
Yes. So, guys, we are now on the third day live with you guys. It was talking about on, I think it was on Tuesday, where we was having the great example about the high vol and the high vol 0 DTE. And I think you also remember, Fabio, when we're talking about the money printing level, where I was sharing one A+ setup from my book, where I was saying, hey, if we're touching high vol 0 DTE or high vol, we can targeting 1 day min or 1 day max, and we can ride the wave. It will be not working always, but there's a good chance that this will be working out. And if you're looking into our ES on the right side, this setup was yesterday showing up. We was touching the high vol 0 DTE, we came down, and then we was in the box, and then we get out of the box straight to 1 day min. And this is also a really nice example for you guys to see how the 1 day min was holding. And I think it's really interesting again, Fabio, because we have many new people who are watching us. Can you explain only in simple words what is high vol 0 DTE and what's 1 day min, 1 day max, so that the people understanding the really power what we give the people outside?
Yeah, so if we start from the high vol level, which is high volatility level, is basically the area where we are shifting from positive to negative gamma. And then you also have the 0 DTEs level. So this is only looking at today's options. So the high vol level, so HVL, is looking at the full option chain, which is the level that you see at the bottom here with the 1 day min. This level here is only looking at, in this case, yesterday's option expiring for the day. Why it becomes powerful? Because gamma is most sensible when we are closer to expiration. So if we have a lot of gamma around these areas, this can become a pinning level. I think we talked about it this week, but it can also become a very strong inflection point like we saw today. So you saw the break, then we retested many times, and then we broke down all the way to the next HVL level here. When we look at 1 day min, 1 day max, that's a volatility measure that we calculate to understand what is the move for the day. So we can expect the price roughly to be in the 1 day min and 1 day max, which will be up here. And of course, as you can see, touched by the book and then move back up towards that area.
So, and basically it was working perfect. It was a clear box-to-box trade. It was touching our high vol 0 DTE, a clear A+ trade. So on the ES, everything was working out yesterday. But again, it is all about patience and discipline. You have to be wait until the market comes to you, not chasing every single trade. Wait, this is most of the time the best decision what you can make. And if you're switching to the other side, to NQ, I remember exactly what I was saying yesterday when we was mapping this out. I was saying, hey, it's maybe not some good opportunity to taking the long between high vol and GEX3, because there's so many stuff going on. But if you're breaking out of these boxes, the first test will be our call resistance 0 DTE, and then wait until we're breaking the box again, take partial profits, because if you be on the long side, call resistance or call resistance 0 DTE is an amazing target for taking partial profits. And then I was saying to you, basically on the long side, on a plan A, be careful. We have call resistance there. I think it would be not so easy to break, and it was exactly this happened. I was also showing you the downside, because there we have open space between high vol and one-day min, and the difference between the upside where something is between us, and on the downside when nothing is between us. So it was also playing out very well, and this is really one of the powerful stuff what we have here on MenthorQ. Use the gamma levels, so the primary gamma levels like call resistance UDT, put support for your target for taking partials, but try to target one-day max and one-day min as exit. And if we pull back, all right, take it. So this is something what I'm doing. This is something what I'm teaching, and it works out very well. And I would say, let's jump in our today's chart on my trading view, and let's build together a new roadmap, because it looks very nice today, and I can see it really clearly with my eyes. I'm not explaining what we see here. We have, of course, our futures gamma levels. They came from the Nasdaq futures option chain, and we have our blind spots here. There's one rule, what I have in my mind. It's like blind spots supporting gamma levels. Every time when we see blind spots in the area from gamma levels, then we know this can be a strong reaction point. And let's do this today. So we have here our high vol and high vol UDT with the blind spots. Next, where we have also blind spots and gamma levels. Here we go. And then the next one here. And we have also our top on the one-day max. On the downside, there's nothing where blind spots supporting gamma levels. We have it only on this area here. I will be taking out first the indicators so that we have our roadmap for today. And for the downside, I have nothing, but this doesn't mean there will be not having something. If I would like also the downside, because there's nothing between us, and we are at the moment between high vol and high vol UDT. As Fabio was saying, this is the flipping point where we're talking about positive and negative gamma. As long we stay below high vol and high vol UDT, and we have economic data, so very careful with this. If we dropping, we have nothing between us. We have the one-day min, and for the upside, we have a clear box-to-box trades again. And take a look at this again. I think we should be also very careful with this today, because we have here again our call resistance, where we have also yesterday. So for this reason, let's jump in again to SPX, because SPX, as you can see, the boxes are really clear, Fabio. I don't need to map this out, but only for some reason that we can screenshot this and can show you again. We will do this. Here we go. Take a look at this. It's nothing changed. We have the same like yesterday on SPX, where we have our clear boxes. And as you were seeing in the screenshot from yesterday, so the boxes was really good, respected, and we have this here again. Box to box, box to box. Really simple. Stop loss here, and then target the downside, or if you want upside, put your stop loss here and target the upside. It's really depend on the direction what you want. And again, I personally have never any opinion. For me, it's like having a plan A, what I want to see if the market comes down, what I want to see if the market would be going up, and what I want to see if I would be getting out. But one thing is really interesting, and this is the real power, why you should have NQ, ES, and SPX side by side. Look at this, guys. We have here a box on 6,000, around 6,870. And here, as I was saying to you, we have no box, but if we add again our levels, we have here our one-day min, what I won't be mapping out now. So let's take out the indicators again, hide the indicators. So basically, this is the hidden box and our one-day min, what SPX is showing us for NQ. I would be not wondering if we stop here on the one-day min, because On the SPX, there's our box also. So connecting the dots, have everything side by side, and then build your trading roadmap, build your trading plan. I personally believe really in this. Use MenthorQ for building your trading roadmap, to know where you can target something, to know where you can place your stop losses, and trade your own trading system with your favorite indicators, with your favorite trading station. We have a lot of integration. Fabio, what are our top 5 integration where we're supporting? We have Bookmap, Atas, TradingView, MetaTrader, TickPlace. Did I miss something? NinjaTrader,
TranSpider, QuantHour, MultiWave. So yeah,
MultiWave, yes. So every trading style we have something, and this is the really cool thing. My job only is to show you how we can build a trading roadmap, to give you the example how the trading roadmap works, helping you with actionable insights how you can use this. I don't know, guys. We was also uploading something on our YouTube channel. Maybe Fabio, you can take a look in our YouTube channel. We was uploading for you actionable insights from our pro room, where we are teaching our people, me and Maciej, how we looking into our risk management, how we looking into the VIX, how we trade, what's our approach. This is really, really powerful, and this is really what we're doing every single day, doing the market hours in our program.
Yeah, and I share the link also in the comments. So if you guys wanna, it's under videos here. Also, another thing, to come and join our live, just follow our live section here. We're also going to be trading live during OPEX on 16th, so next week. So stay tuned for that. But we are all our live session are going to be under here on our YouTube channel. So yeah, please follow us. Thank you.
Yeah, and the cool thing is really like, Fabio, I see that many newsletter services, maybe on Substack, other people, other traders, many people building newsletter services. And at the end, what they're giving you a list of what if scenarios, Fabio. But I highly believe with our tools from MenthorQ, you can build, like, as you can see, we was doing this in less than 2 minutes, our trading roadmap. And then really simple and easy way, build your plan A and plan B. So what I mean with this, it's so simple, guys. So let's have here our plan A. Let's have here our plan B for this area here. All right. And then open again our MenthorQ levels. Sorry. Here we go. So ask yourself, with your trading strategy, with your tools, what you have, what you want to see that I'm targeting now, possible, the put support 0 DTE, call resistance 0 DTE, and the gamma wall 0 DTE. What I want to see. First, we want to have a good risk reward, because without a good risk reward, we have not such a long lifetime as a trader on a long time. So first, I want to see a good risk reward. Can I have a really good risk reward? Yes. All right. So if I'm taking the risk, because Fabio, I think it's sometimes people know it, but they forget it. With every trade, what you put in the market, you put money on risk. Ask yourself, is the risk valid to taking now a long trade, or should I wait? So really, make your plan A. What you want to see, risk, everything like this. Develop this on your own end. You have many indicators, or you have volume profile. You use Bookmap. You want to see icebergs, whatever. You can develop this really simple on your own end. And then B, here we go. Short side. Again, is the risk really valid? Where I can put my stop loss? MenthorQ helps you. We have here our box. We have here our levels, and then really define your plan B, what you want to see if the market comes down. Check your economic calendar. We have also economic data today. And then really, if we stay like this, then our plan C comes in our mind. where we say no, not worth. Or plan C is like, I'm looking into the longer term. I know tomorrow is Friday. Friday, we have also some court decision about tariffs. Should I wait? Should I now really trade? Should I looking more into economic calendar? What's next week? Is there something really interesting? We have also in our academy, Fabio, a course for all members. It's called Timing, Setup, and Location. Correct, Fabio? Where you can really go into and ask yourself, is it now the right time to go into the market? Is this the right location to going into the market? And then also ask yourself the questions and then build your own trading roadmap with your own scenarios. You don't need any other one. It's really stay on your end. You have all the tools here from MenthorQ. And I would say now I will pass this to Maciej because we have in 15 minutes economic data. Many people waiting for gold, for the gold playbook. And now let's jump into you, Maciej.
Okay, welcome back. Gold morning one more time, everybody, ladies and gents. Let's jump together. So first thing first, this is our picture from yesterday when we was mapping our gold together. So from the magnetic box, crossing another one to the downside. Right now, it's amazing because if you remember, if you're staying with us, yesterday we was drawing two trend lines. And the first one, right now, we are near to cross. If we stay above, this also should support price going to the upside. If you ask why, because if you remember a few minutes ago, Fabio was telling you why such important is HVL 0DT. Fabio, could you repeat one more time what is flipping here, what is going on?
Yeah, so that's the high vol level 0DT, which is really the area where we are flipping from positive to negative gamma, but only looking at the 0DT's option, so today's expiration.
So, staying in this case, what you was saying, if we drop below, we should expect expanded moves. If we stay above, this should support our prices, less volatility, and what is going on with this? Going to the upside. And right now, we have exactly magnetic points. HVL0DTE put support and one day mean. Later, we have gap, put support, and another cluster, core resistance gamma wall 0DTE with blind spots, and later another match, one day max with blind spot 3. So before we starting today matching what is going on exactly on our charts, let's dive what bigger fellas are doing, so bigger money. On gold, they are still adding position, but not such a big exposure right now it is. Dollar is growing, and as I usually repeat and repeat, if dollar index is growing, this push usually gold price to the downside. So if we know exactly what CTA model represent, let's dive together to our gamma exposure model. Let's take a look what is going on from the bigger picture to GCG, the most traded future contract right now, so February 2026. As you can see, more than 6 million gamma sitting around 4500. This is our magnetic point. This is point when we should expect coming back. If yes, what support us? 44 area, we are not such a far. Everything here is green, so we can rebuild long position, and this is awesome. After crossing 44.80 plus minus, we are coming back to positive gamma regime from whole perspective of all options data for this future. So let's dive and let's check together what is going on with the nearest expiration. So today, 8th of January 2026, what we have? The first picture represents more than 600,000 gamma sitting around 4505. Flip point around 4430. If we drop below 4430, then we should get acceleration. From tomorrow, expiring near 5%, so we have similar gamma exposure in those 2 days. And what we have a little change in the picture, because this little fella is still sitting here. So 44 right now we can expect in next 2 days is our main support. If we cross this, we should expect extended moves to the downside, but if we stay above, we should coming back, and our main target should be still in our mind 45 area plus minus as a zone. So mapping this, staying above this yellow trend line, this should give us clear picture what is going on. So when we are saying about and teaching people have plan A, have plan B, have plan C, right now we can quickly match what is going on. So this is picture from today. Let's jump together to the new one. I was mapping everything before. So right now, the same picture, the same level, GCG contract, what we have, we are sitting in a correction channel right now, in the middle of those two bands, above first magnetic cluster, which is a little bit bigger box for today, plus minus $30. Later, what we have a gap, and magnetic cluster sitting around 44.70 plus minus, creating put support and blind spot 2. If we cross this, another gap near 30 points, and we have call resistance with 1 day max, call resistance 0 DTE, gamma wall, and few blind spots. But if this box below doesn't hold, what we can expect and what we can also mapping. Of course, HVL from whole perspective of option chain, 43.40 plus minus 43.50. And this is exactly point when we covered the gap from the beginning of this week. And this is amazing how this levels matching to each other with the charts. Later, we have blind spot only 5 from today perspective from our model. So right now, simple way, let's map this together. If we stay above and especially we cross this upper band from the yellow channel, then boom, plan A is correct, we are going upside. If we drop below 1 day mean, I will be prepared to try attack and cover this gap. I hope this is easy peasy for you, everybody understanding. And plan C before the data, which we have right now 7 minutes left, we can stay plus minus in the zone near HVL 0 DTE. So if you have plan A, if you have plan B and plan C, right now GCG is covered from the A to the Z. So let's jump together also to GLD, to the ETF. And also we have picture from yesterday where we were starting. I was saying about yesterday's session, this box around 407, 406. We get reaction. We was going to the upside, and right now in today's session we coming back to the same place. And we also have similar view like on GCG. We are sitting in the correction channel right now, and our plan like yesterday should be similar. So let's check first things first, what is going on. So where we have the biggest volume, right now we have 3 that kind of points, 400, 410, and plus minus 417. From open interest, the biggest trade is plus minus sitting around 420. So interesting zones, 400, 410, 470, 420. I hope this is very clear and will be easy for you. Right now we are sitting around 407, so we have a space coming back to the upside, but right in this case our main support is sitting around round labor, psychological one, 400. From gamma perspective, whole GLD, main strike, of course, 420. Later we have 425 and a little fella below 415. So still everything from that kind of picture sitting above. From quicker perspective, so tomorrow, yes, I will repeat, tomorrow, 9th of January, will expiring 2% of gamma. And what we have right now, 3 main strikes. Main battle 410. If we cross this, we are coming back to positive gamma regime. And we can expect coming back to 415, 420 zone. We can also staying as a plan B in this zone between 407, 4010 plus minus and battling, waiting for the data, but especially crossing 408, then acceleration to the downside should be in our mind. After the weekend, main strike sitting around 405, as you can see. Everything from today picture about Monday, what is sitting above is in positive gamma regime. So, ladies and gents, you are prepared right now till the Monday data. Do we have some questions about the GLD or gold? Fabio, could you tell me before we jump to another topics?
No questions on that specifically now.
Okay, also GVZ, gold volatility index, represent right now value around 24. It gives us information. Then standard move for today is plus minus around $60-70. Gold session right now is start 6 minutes ago. So we are right now building initial balance. So traders be prepared. And later also we will have data at 10 Eastern time. So we will be also having full picture of initial balance before we get second data, so everybody can match also that kind of configuration with our labels. And as I repeat and repeat, dollar index right now between 1-day max and HVL. So if you know the rules, especially today where we are saying few times about HVL, if we cross 98.7, then we should get acceleration. Our first target, of course, core resistance, gamma wall, and cluster with blind spot 6 sitting around 98.5. Later, HVL 0 DTE with blind spot 9 sitting around 98.3. And on the bottom right now, Monday mean, put support 0 DTE 98.1. Above 1-day max, we also have some levels, core resistance sitting. So before the data, right now in my mind will be call resistance or call resistance with gamma wall 0 DTE. 2 minutes left to the data. So let's check what will going on with gold and maybe ES and NQ after this. Our intraday levels on GLD right now represents color violet, white are going from end of the day. So take a look, 1-day min, a little bit going higher, super. 1-day max, coming back to the zone. So right now recreating smaller zone for today before the data. It's also give us a story, take a look, think a little bit also how it changed, what it tells you, what you can expect.
I think you're on mute, Maciej.
Oh, I was not saying. Right now waiting to see what kind of data we will get, because this is important. As you can see, we have 3 stars and 2 stars. So this should push pressure not only to the gold, also to the yields, to the bonds, to the indices, and not only. Trade balance, we got it. Initial job claims 208, less than forecast, higher than last one. Continuing job claims a little bit higher, their forecast and before. So right now, from my perspective, what we should get first, acceleration to the upside on indices.
Yep, we are now above high vol 0 DTE.
Extra.
We're looking now. Yeah, we're looking now to fill the gap. So if we be above GEX 5, so we have a gap until GEX 2 to 900. So it's an 80 points gap. So it's really interesting. So I really like it. So, but I will wait a little bit
I also
more.
will wait.
Not taking the first impulse. But it's interesting. The gap is really interesting. And also, if you're looking to SPX, you have also open space. You have only GEX 3 was behind. I would not say giving too much attention to GEX 3, but there's also a really good one until 6,950 on SPX. So from 910 to 950, where you have open space. So if we really get the push, we have open space. Open space, Maciej, what is open space? When we're talking about open space, is when nothing holds us back.
Yes, and another main levels or something interesting is such a far away. Not creating cluster sitting each to each other in low distance. So that kind of trades we love, from the base to the base.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
And now we have a live trading session or what?
It shows like this, but this
Oh,
is
man.
how we do it. What we can say.
Oh boy. Let's go. We have 28 minutes left, so let's see if we get some push.
Gold still in the box, waiting for final decision. Which direction will be the best?
But maybe Fabio, in meantime, when we're looking into the charts and figure out if we can find some good opportunity now, what can people expect in Q1? Will we have a new launch very soon? Is there something on the pipeline for Q1?
Yeah, absolutely. So we don't have a launch date yet, but we are working really hard on a lot of things, including more real-time data. So real-time, more intraday snapshots. We're going to build our own charting tool within our platform, and there's going to be a lot of new things coming into Queen. So yeah, there's a lot of things coming. Definitely. I don't know the date yet, so we're still planning it, but I'll keep you guys posted.
I can add something to this, if you allow me, Fabio, that after the weekend, in 90%, we will also push a new indicator to our friends who are using MetaTrader 4. And you will be able to paste very quickly levels from Queen, implement to your charts, and voila, you will get everything in seconds.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We will cover also that kind of platforms, prehistoric, but we know also that a lot of traders are still using it. So no worries.
Yeah, let us know, guys, if you have any questions. We're waiting for price action to take place, but in the meantime, we can ask any question you have. Anything from you, Patrick?
Yeah, you should be really patient in this area. So because you have GEX 5, GEX 1, high vol UDT, and high vol on the Nasdaq. So that's 4 gamma levels in a little tiny cluster. Think about there's also a pinning effect, yeah, and not only. So really don't start over trading don't start to chase moves when we have a lot of gamma levels in some area, like what you can see now here. Here we go. Just give me 1 second. I would be more patient here in this area here. Look at this. You have GEX 5, GEX 1, high vol ZUDT, and high vol, also the blind spot 9. So that's a cluster. This is like flipping a coin. You can have the downside move, you can have the upside move. I want more like having a clear direction. I want to have a good risk reward. Here, I would be chasing.
But usually when we creating that kind of box, the next move is very quick.
Yeah.
So let's wait for directional move, join to this.
Patience and discipline. And I believe MenthorQ can help you if you be have some if you be really honest to yourself and you figure out on your own end that you're blowing up many prop firm accounts, or you lose some money on your real money account, or you be new in trading. I personally believe MentorQ can help you with the levels what we have, and with the principle and what we're teaching you with clusters, with the roadmap. It can help you to become more disciplined, become more patient, and become a better sniper. Because at the end, you know exactly when you should not going into a trade. You should know what's happening if we're touching high vol or high vol ZUDT. It could be happened that we see now the pinning effect. It could be happened that a crazy move will be coming now. You know, there's a good target now. If we flush down 1 day min, upside 1 day max, but to hitting the 1 day max, we have another cluster above us. So the next cluster, when we're having the upside move, is not far away. It's here. So you have a big cluster here where we have also take attention on. So that's why I personally more liking the 1 day min. If I'm getting this, I don't know, but this is only plan B. I have also plan A, so to target this area. Do you slowly chart your moves on the 30-minute? Yeah, for my analyzing, of course, I'm using the 30-minute. For my entry points, I'm using the 1 minute chart. But my analysis, my mind is always on the 30-minute. This helps me to become really more patient.
I'm usually use other configuration, M5 with M30, M30 to staying what is going on from the bigger picture, and M5 to jump in and out from the position from intraday perspective. Gold still nothing especially. Dollar index is a little bit rising, so let's check if 1 day max hold. If not, another label called resistance. So if yes, then let's check is this rule as usually works. Dollar going up, gold is dropping. Right now, it looks from whole perspective, ES, NQ, SPX, NDX, SPY, Q, GLD, gold, GCG, South Spot, dollar, everything is sitting in the box. I had that kind of session, but it's better to stay patient and waiting for your clear setup than trying to catch something, have pressure for this. No.
Exactly. And you know, Maciej, what is really interesting?
Tell me.
Many people saying in trading you can make money really quick, but I would be not agree with this.
And also, but they are not saying this very often.
Yeah, so we have very often really good moves where we're making in, I don't know, I would say 5 minutes really good money. Yes, of course. But I think people outside and all one should not forget how often we be patient and waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yes, we can
This
say
is at the end, this is not what count. It count only when you pull the trigger and okay, you make money or you lose money when the risk management is hopefully in place. But at the end, how much time we stay 2026 in to be patient, to be disciplined. And you know what I want to make on my side? There are some tools where you can measure the time. So like, time measuring. And then you pull stop and exit all the time when you be patient and not taking trades. And I want to see how many hours, how many days in total I be patient and disciplined on 2026. This would be really interesting. How long I'm sitting here and do nothing.
I can tell you, depends how many coffee you will drink before.
Oh, please explain which levels you chose to use draw your boxes on the chart. So I have blind spots, and I have also my NQ futures levels, but I want more that you not need the boxes on your charts.
Fabio?
Because at the end, take a closer look here. You see this clearly with your eyes. We have here a cluster. We have here a cluster. And we have here a cluster. So if we would be really honest, we would see this really clear with our eyes. And don't forget the 1 day minute is important. So this is a real cluster where we can trade from box to box. It is all there. And also you see it clearly with your eyes on SPX. Here we go. Here we go. And then you can start building your trading roadmap with this. Here we go. Sorry. You have clear clusters. And then build your trading idea around the clusters. What you want to see if you want to go long, how you want to put your stop loss, where should be your target. The same if you want to go short, where should be your stop loss, where should be your target. This is a good risk reward, what you want to see, price action. Is there some trading strategy, what you normally use, volume profile, whatever. There are many tools outside. I know people using different strategies, and then build your strategy around them. Plotting levels to DXY, use 6E. 6E futures are the best. Why 6E? Because it's from the futures from Euro. 6E. Here we go. 6E to DXY. Oops, sorry.
And could you tell also why this is such an important conversion?
Yeah, take a closer look on the holdings from the dollar index.
Dollar index is built from the currencies, and the main one, which more than 50%, which is sitting in dollar basket, is euro.
Exactly, yeah.
But we have to be honest, $2 index. One, the old one, and second from the Bloomberg. And there are a few more. I'm guessing three more currencies, if I could remember this. And
but on
MenthorQ,
Fabio,
configuration.
On MenthorQ, if I'm correct, Fabio, so one good way if you use dollar index is 6E to the DXY, or using UUP, correct, Fabio? For UUP, you have this. You have swing trading levels, you have intraday levels, you have everything.
Yeah, correct.
So basically, that's your place. And if you be, I get a lot of questions from you guys because I'm also a German one. What is with DAX if you want to trade the DAX? So use NDX or NQ. So use NQ or NDX or QQQ, whatever you more like, and then convert this to DAX. I'm using the DAX futures, so I convert futures to futures. If I be an index trader, I'm using indices to indices. If I want trade ETFs based on the German DAX, then I convert from ETF to ETF.
And maybe, Patrick, there's a question about what conversion you use for plotting the XY. Maybe I can share my screen because. So now, guys, we are working on tutorials and videos, but now we have this new indicator here that will allow you to do conversion much easier. So what you see here is 3 possible ratios. T1 stands for time 1, time 2, or last price. Time 1 is really taking the ratio at 10 a.m. This is Eastern time. Time 2 is taking the ratios at 3:30. So if you, for example, trade pre-market and you don't have the 10 a.m. data yet, you can use the previous one, 3:30, or you can use the last price, right? So we have default assets here. So these would be the asset that most people trade all the time. But if you wanted to convert 6E futures to DXY, you can simply type it there. And then here you would have your ratio. So, or NQ to DAX, same thing. That's the ratio there.
Perfect. I think, Fabio, there's not so many stuff what we're not covering on MenthorQ. Most likely you have your all-in-one tool on MenthorQ. I think this is also our goal, for the future, to give you everything what you need to make better decisions. So you have this there. And I get the question: how important are gamma levels on VIX? For me, today was the only day where I was not talking about the VIX. Crazy. So the VIX is extremely important for me, for my trading. And without VIX, normally I don't trade, because VIX is for me, as especially NQ trader, very, very important for timing my entries, timing setup and location. It was making, I think on Tuesday, a really good deep dive in the pro room where I was sharing my full strategy on the VIX, how we can timing our setups on Nasdaq, SPX, and ES, and not only. So it's really, really important. And if you watch me more often, normally I'm talking every single day about my A plus setup on the VIX. So this is basically call resistance, CODT, and put support, CODT. If we're touching this, then you have a really good move. And not only because VIX have no blind spots. For our pro traders, I was also giving them some insights how you can have blind spots for VIX on your chart, really easy. And this is also very, very, very powerful, because I believe you should have also a second confirmation on your VIX chart, not only the VIX gamma levels. There is something what you can do with MenthorQ, but this stays in the pro, and everyone who's from the pro, they know exactly what are the VIX blind spots are. Which charts do you look side by side when you're trading daily? NQ, SPX, and VIX. Because as NQ trader, I need also SPX. I need also the VIX. If I would be trading ES, I need also NDX or NQ, and I would also need VIX. Maciej, when you're trading gold, what do you have side by side?
Side by side, GLD, GBZ, GCG, dollar index. This is main for Windows for me to read gold. So like for you, when you are sitting with VIX and something else, this is my setup for this.
Love it.
Main tools to read it very clearly, not complicate this, have clear picture, waiting for setups, have idea, and create this, create roadmap for that.
And Fabio, can I share with you some insight from our program?
Yeah.
Many people saying to us, thank you guys, because when I'm staying with you, with you, Maciej, with you, Patrick, I learned something, and this is really be patient, be disciplined. This is something what we get as very often as feedback. I would say regularly, that people learning to be patient, to be disciplined, because you see us now here, we actually trading here for you guys, but we have no position open. We are explaining why, and this is also very helpful for the people when we be in the fast market when New York is open, and to give you more calm, more explanation why possible it's not a good idea to take a trade now, and stay disciplined, stay patient, not over trading, waiting for the good moves. I know exactly. I was few years in a live trading room for stock traders. This was crazy, Fabio. I was hearing, yeah, I'm short, I'm long, bam, 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 every 2 minutes. Then my mind was going crazy. I was thinking like I missed something. I have to do something on my end. And this was something what I was really hating. I like it when we all together, focused, calm, developing trading ideas, talking together, working as a team, and then share insights. That's really what I like. All right. Okay, let's take a look into the questions, guys. MenthorQ are supporting VXN. Nope, we don't support it, but you can convert VIX to VXN. We have also no support for VIX futures, as I know, Fabio, correct?
Not yet, yeah. No.
But you can also converting maybe the ETF, or you can convert also VIX. So
This price action today is horrible. Massacre.
it costs your mentality power.
No.
So
But this is massacre. Staying 1 hour in the same range. Oh boy, we haven't got that kind of meeting yet.
It's nice.
I don't remember, really. I don't remember something like that.
It's good. We train our muscle, so we are in the fitness room. The fitness room for be patient.
My legs saying something else. More passion, more energy.
Fabio, we get the question: do we still need to remove trading view indicator in order to update, or just upgrade whenever purple cycle appears? What do you mean with purple cycles? So
Yeah.
I have no cycles or any stuff on my end. This is only my drawing tool from TradingView. To just clarify, so this is the circle. Here we go.
Yeah, so I think the question is if you still need to remove or add the indicator or click on the circle that you see.
Okay, this one. Okay.
Yeah, so Maciej, I think you have it you have it there. So the circle that you see in the gold volatility index, yes, you would need to click on that and update. Yeah.
Oh, this is one way to update. Sometimes if you are sitting on your computer, use normal specific key on your keyboard on the upper side, F5, Formula 5. It refresh very often everything. And sometimes you need to turn on and turn off as a quick reset. But this is not our limitation. It's sitting on someone else's side. So, for example, let's refresh this.
Yeah, and so just to answer the question, we do not need to remove. So you either remove and re-add, or you update it like Maciej is doing.
Also, sometimes when you have that kind of possibility, you can use your mouse, click your second button, and then you will get update indicator here, information that it's possible.
Yeah.
If this button not do nothing.
Yep.
So I'm guessing, Fabio, we can today finish few minutes before.
Yep.
Because right now price action is really poor. We will respect others also time if we haven't got any questions.
So there's a few questions. So blind spots, gamma. There's a question about gamma. So I think, guys, the best way would be to come to our academy. I'll show you what it is. So if you want to learn about all of this, we have dedicated tutorials about gamma levels. So if you want to learn how to trade gamma levels, this is all available for you guys here. So just come to our academy. There's a video on every level. So if you're gonna start using it, you want to go through this because it's gonna help you understand how to leverage the models. And then we also have one on blind spots. So anything you need to know on blind spots, it's available here, or you can also use Quinn to ask any questions related to those data and models.
And Alfredo, I will answer your question in the pro room, but there we have enough time.
Yeah, and so guys, we're gonna be back tomorrow for our weekly recap. So stay tuned, and we're going to be live 8 a.m. Each morning. So please come with questions. Let us know if we can help. Send us an email, info@mentorq.com, if you want any question answered during the live, and we'll take care of that. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Maciej, and good luck in the live trading room later.
Thank you. Wish you all the best. Bye-bye.